Washington was on edge last night, as the U.S. Senate takes a dramatic step that could finally bring an end to the longest government shutdown in American history. After weeks of bitter division, political gamesmanship, and growing public outrage, the Senate voted 60-40 to advance a short-term funding bill, a move many are calling the first real sign of progress since this crisis began on October 1st. But wait a minute, before you think this is over, the vote was only a procedural step, and behind this fragile compromise lies a storm of controversy that could explode at any moment. The deal, spearheaded by a small group of moderate Democrats and Republicans, is designed to reopen the government for just a few weeks, giving Congress until late January to hammer out a longer-term budget. It also promises back pay for federal workers, a key demand from both sides, as more than 800,000 employees have gone weeks without paychecks. For many families, the relief can't come soon enough. Rent, medical bills, and credit card debt are piling up. And across the country, thousands of government offices, from national parks to veterans' centers, remain shuttered. But here's where the politics get messy. Democrats in the Senate, led by Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, are facing backlash from within their own ranks for agreeing to advance a bill that does not include the long-promised extension of healthcare tax credits. Progressive lawmakers argue that the compromise gives away too much ground, while some conservatives say the deal still spends too much. And while the Senate celebrates a small victory, the House of Representatives remains a battlefield. Speaker Mike Johnson and his allies are under immense pressure from Trump loyalists who oppose any deal without deep spending cuts and stricter immigration measures. And speaking of Trump, the United States President made headlines again today after directing the Pentagon to use all available funds to ensure that U.S. troops are paid during the shutdown. It's a move his critics call a political stunt, but supporters see it as a necessary step to protect the military amid Washington's dysfunction. Meanwhile, the effects of the shutdown continue to ripple through the economy. Airlines are canceling flights as TSA workers and air traffic controllers call out sick. Food assistance programs like SNAP are stretched to breaking point, and consumer confidence is dipping fast. Economists are warning that if the shutdown isn't resolved soon, it could wipe out billions of dollars in productivity and spark another wave of inflation just as the economy begins to stabilize. For millions of Americans, this isn't about politics anymore, it's about survival. The big question now, will the House follow the Senate's lead? If lawmakers can't reach an agreement within the next few days, the shutdown could deepen, forcing mass furloughs and freezing key government functions for weeks to come. Even with today's Senate vote, the path forward is anything but certain. Bottom line, this is the longest shutdown in U.S. history, and what happens next could redefine how America governs itself. Every hour counts, every decision matters. And as the 48-hour countdown to the next deadline begins, the world is watching whether Washington can come together, or if the United States is heading toward another political disaster. This is Global Current News, bringing you clarity, facts, and impact behind every headline. Subscribe now and stay with us as this story unfolds in real time. Thanks for watching.